הללויה, הללויה. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, אמן. בעלמא דברה קירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי תכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו
אמן. יהי שמי רבה לברך לעולם עולמי המיה, יתברך יתברך וישתבח
ויתפאר
ויתרומם
ויתנשא
ויתהדר
ויתעלה
ויתהלל שמי דקודשה
שמי דקודשה
ברכו
לעילה לעילה מכל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן ועלמה
תושבחתה ונחמתה
דמירן בעלמה ואמרו
אמן.
תתקבל אצלו תכון ובאו תכון דכל ישראל קודם אבוכון דיבי שמיה דיבי שמיה דיבי שמיה ואמרו
אמן.
יש לה מרבה מן שמיה וחיים וחיים עלינו עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל ישראל ואמרו
אמן.
עושה שלום
במרומה
הוא יעשה
שלום
עלינו
עלינו
ועל כל ישראל
ישראל ואמרו
Good evening, everybody. Sorry we're running a few minutes late. We had our Shabbat service, and it ran a little bit late. Those families with little ones, they didn't get there on time. I don't get that. Like, what's that all about? They can't figure out how to start at 4:30? What's that all about? No, I'm just kidding. So they started at 5, which means we ended a little bit later, which is why we're here a little bit later. But it's good to be here, and it's nice to see all of you. And it's nice to see the Kovar family and Josh, who's going to be celebrating becoming bar mitzvah tomorrow morning. And we are very excited about that. And to all of you who are celebrating birthdays and anniversaries for the month of April, which we will recognize you at the end of our service, it's good to have you with us as well. And it's just good to be here and to be alive, isn't it? There are so many things after a very long 2.5 years that we need to be grateful for. And every day we should wake up and say, today, what strikes me as something that I can appreciate and hold on to? And if we do that every day, even throughout the day, I think life will be so much better. So we're going to begin with a nigun, a melody that doesn't have words, so therefore everybody should be able to participate in it. Because if you know how to go la 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 or ya 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 or any of those things, then you should be able to join us. So get ready, breathe in deep, let it out, let the week that just passed disappear. Put yourself into this moment fully. Forget about what was. Don't worry about what's going to be. Just try to stay mindful of the present as we begin this beautiful nigun to welcome Shabbat. Singing? Because if not, we can always sing the dinosaur song for you, which we just mastered a few minutes ago. You want that one instead? Do you know that one? There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. Knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. And he wants to spend Shabbat with me. You never get tired of that song. How could you ever get tired of the dinosaur song? Did you really?
We did.
Oh, yes, we did come up with an adult version. We did. Not appropriate for the youth.
Clearly memorable.
But they didn't pay much attention to it. So we're going to turn to page 11 in our Sidurim. So open up your Sidurim. And by the way, those of you who are online, we welcome you as well to our Shabbat services. Kabbalat Shabbat begins with Lechuna Ranana, let us sing. So I hope that you will sing Lechuna Ranana, page 11.
Okay, and we're hoping the keyboard is going to get connected in a moment. It's not connected to the system.
The same with this microphone.
next page, 13, Shir Ladonai.
שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני בארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, עשו מיום ליום, ישועתו. Everybody, שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני בארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, עשו מיום ליום, ישועתו. ספרו בגויים כבודו, בכל העמים נפלותיו, כי גדול אדוני ומהולל מאוד, נורא הוא על כל אלוהים. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני בארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, ועשו מיום ליום ישועתו. כי כל אלוהי העמים אלילים, ואדוני שמיים עשה, עוד וחדור לפניו. עוז ותפארת במקדשו, שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני בארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, ועשו מיום ליום ישועתו, ועשו מיום ליום ישועתו. לפני אדוני כי בא לשפוט הארץ, ישפוטם בצדק, ועמים באמונתו.
Moment of silence until we pick up on page 20 with Roman. Bottom of page 20.
This is a responsive melody, so we're going to ask you to repeat after us. And can you hear our instruments? Can everybody hear our instruments? Yes? Okay, go.
Romemu, romemu,
Romemu, romemu,
romemu, romemu,
romemu, romemu,
romemu Adonai,
romemu Adonai,
Eloheinu.
Eloheinu,
Again, romemu, romemu,
romemu, romemu,
romemu, romemu,
romemu,
romemu Adonai,
romemu Adonai,
Eloheinu.
Eloheinu,
והשתחוו להר קודשו,
והשתחוו להר קודשו,
והשתחוו להר קודשו. Now you.
והשתחוו להר קודשו.
כי קדוש, כי קדוש, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. רוממו, רוממו, רוממו. רוממו, רוממו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו. והשתחוו להר קודשו. והשתחוו להר קודשו. כי קדוש, כי קדוש, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו.
Sing with us, Ki Kadosh.
כי קדוש, כי קדוש, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. רוממו.
Thank you, Michael. We rise, page 21.
מזמור לדוד, חבו לאדוני בני אלים, חבו לאדוני, חבו בז,
seated. We welcome the Shabbat bride with the singing of Kabbalat, page 23.
הנערי מפרקו מילים שבירי תיבתך מהיד ונשאר והלך לי קורבה אל נפשי גאלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה התעוררי, כי בעורק ומיורי, וליורי שדברי, כבוד אדוני עלי נגלה. לך דודי, לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
לא תבושי ותתחלמי, תשכחי ומתתני, כך נכנסו אני ועמי.
Going one more time. We rise. As we welcome the Shabbat bride in our minds. who's going to come on up and light Shabbat candles for us. With her grandchildren is fine. Bob, you just sit where you are. Right there. So we're going to rise as we light candles to bring in, hopefully, a sense of peace, tranquility, and the spirit of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehanikne, v'tzivanu lehanikne, v'tzivanu lehanikne, shel
You may be seated. Thank you. May the light of Shabbat enter into all of our homes as it enters into all of our hearts. Psalm 92 on page 27, our psalm for Shabbat. Page 29 on
Mourners and those observing at your side the words of the Mourner's Kaddish, page 30. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, ve'olma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei l'chol beit Yisrael, ba'agalau v'zman kariv imru amen. Yehei shemei rabbah mebarach v'olam le'omei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. Vitadar, vitale, vitalal, shemet, kutsha, barichu, leila, min kol birchata, v'shirata, tushpachata, v'nechamata, ta'amiran, v'yama, v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shamaya, v'chayim aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom, v'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. You may be seated. Shabbat shalom, everybody. It's lovely to be able to celebrate such a beautiful Shabbat together with music, with simcha, with a hot microphone. I'm in this, wow, it is very loud. I'm in this very weird space personally. I'm about to graduate from rabbinical school after 5 very long years. I'm about to end my time here at Shomrei Torah after 2 great years of an internship. And then I look around and see what's going on in the world. And while things might be great in my life, I recognize that that's not the case when we look out our windows. When we turn on the news, when we open the newspapers, when we open our ears to the radio and to the news. So much challenge and struggle and difficulty in the world. And it's really hard to find moments of blessing. It's really hard to find moments that can make us smile, that can bring us together and not separate us. While we're separated in our Torah reading cycle from our brothers and sisters and family in Israel because their blessing is that they didn't have an 8th day of Passover. Oh, they had to eat matzah though, so just remember that. We're separated from our parshiot. This week in America and really anywhere outside of Israel, we read Parashat Acharei Mot, literally after death. And our parsha opens with the scene that after the death of the children of Aaron, and then life moves on. And we get the laws for Yom Kippur, the holy service of the Kohen Gadol, the 2 goats that we send away. Something just doesn't feel right. You see, after death, after darkness, after struggle, there's got to be something we can hold on to. And it's really challenging in our own lives and in the world in which we live in when we can't find that thing to grab a hold of. When we can't clip our harness into something of safety and support. But our Torah portion provides it for us. And it says, Acharei Mot Kadoshim. That after there is death, after there is struggle, after there is sacrifice and challenge, what exists? Holiness, blessings, opportunities for communal growth, for individual successes, and for moments in which we can gather together and be together. On a night like tonight, where we can celebrate birthdays and anniversaries, where we can celebrate a bar mitzvah and Joshua tomorrow morning, and moments where we can celebrate through song, through joy, through holiness. After death, after struggle, after darkness, there's something for us to look and grab forward to. It's my hope that in these days as they continue to lengthen and the sun continues to shine, that we can fill them with moments of blessing, that we can fill them with moments of holiness, moments of kedusha, moments of that sacred, special opportunity that we so desperately need in our worlds. May we all find moments, Acharei Mot, for Kedoshim, after challenge, moments of holiness. We'll continue with the evening service with the Baruch Hu on page 39a. If you're able to rise, we'll rise together, page 39a. 39.
Ma vedi yom baby Laila, mabdil mi yom baby Laila, Adonai tzvaot shemo, El chai v'kayam, Tamid yimloch aleinu leolam, Va'ed baruch ata Adonai, Hamari v'ravi.
Amen. Page 40. About to allow.
ואהבתך תסיט ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל.
We call upon our bar mitzvah Joshua to lead us in the Shema Nevi'ahavta, page 41.
Shema Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher Anohi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shibtecha v'retecha uvletecha v'ader v'shabhav kamecha v'kshatam le'otayadecha v'hayu l'totafot beinanecha v'ktatam al mezuzot beitecha v'yisharecha.
Page 42, we continue silently.
Adonai Elohehem Emet.
Go after Joshua, we'll see you a bit down in a few minutes. Page 43a. Page 44 at the top. Page 45 at the top, a prayer for peace.
השקיע
to page 46 for the Vishamru, followed by Chatzi Kaddish and the silent Amidah, page 46. Chatzi Kaddish, page 46, followed by the silent Amidah.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה
Amen.
למד דברי קראתי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחייתך בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ימרו השתי רבה ובורא יעלה יתברך וישתבח ויתמעל ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשא בריחו לעילא מכל בחטא ושירתה תוש בחטא ונחמתה תמירה בעלמא וימרו אמן.
The whispered Amidah, page 47, or the meditations of your heart. still working on your Amidah, you're welcome to continue at your own pace. We'll be on page 54 for the Reader's Full Kaddish. Kaddish Shalem.
יתקדש שמי רבה ועמד דברת לצא וימליך מלכותי וחי חונן ומכון וחיי תוכל בית ישראל רגליו בזמן קריב ואמרו
Amen.
יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם לעולם ועד חייו יתברך משתבח מתפאר מתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתעלה שמי תקודשה בריאו לעילם יקחו בחטא ושירתה תשפחתה ונחמתה דמירן בלמה ויגמרו אמן תתקבות צבאתהון ובאתהון דחו ישראל כוחות המבואות משמעת וימרו אמן יהי שלום רב ומשמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל וימרו אמן עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל וימרו
You may be seated before. Wow, this is really a very live mic. Hot mic. Wow, I can stand here and you can still hear me, can't you? Okay, how about this? Can you hear me? There we go. All right. Oh, all right. Good point. All you people there, come down here and join us. So, tonight we are beginning what we are going to do on a regular monthly basis, honoring, recognizing, acknowledging, saying hello to those people who have celebrated in the month a birthday and an anniversary. It's so important that we recognize these particularly important moments in our life. Each year isn't just about getting a year older, although sometimes when we get out of bed it feels that way. It's actually about recognizing that every year brings greater wisdom to our being, greater understanding and appreciation for the beauty and the fragility of life. And so what better way to acknowledge that by welcoming those who are celebrating a birthday and anniversary to come forward. We're going to offer you a little blessing under the talit, give you a little treat thanks to Sue Moss and our wonderful sisterhood. Thank you, Sue. And then an original piece written by Cantor Raffi just for this moment. And then, God willing, to be used every month hereafter when we celebrate. So, if you have a birthday or an anniversary, please come forward at this time. And we're going to have you stand under the talit. And Adam and Jacob, can I ask you guys to come up and you're going to help hold the talit with Rabbi Halfan and I. Take a corner, take one corner. All right, so underneath the talit, we, June, you okay coming up? All right, awesome. Awesome. While we're waiting, so call it out. How many years? Counts, how many years?
38.
38. Brooks, how many years? A lot. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Gorgeous. How many years? 65. Levy's, how many years? 51. Fox, how many years? 43. Okay, and birthdays. Who's got birthdays? Eliana, how old? 9. Dov, how old? Oh, that's an old man. Wow. Sharon, how, you don't have to say how old you are. Who else is celebrating a birthday here? Lou. 90. Kedora. So to each and every one of you that stands under this talit, may God continue to shine God's countenance upon you. May you be blessed in life with health, with happiness and joy, and most importantly, may you be able to share that health and happiness and joy with those you love and with this community for many, many years to come. Cantor Raffi is going to lead us in this beautiful song which she wrote just for this moment.
So the Hebrew of this song is by Rebbe Nachman. Those of you who know him, the Hasidic master rabbi who spoke and wrote and taught taught so beautifully about joy. And he taught mitzvah gedola lehiyot besimcha tamid, which means it's a big mitzvah to always be happy. To always be happy. So may we always be happy and celebrate and come together for such joyous occasions. We're going to start it slow so you can learn it, and then we'll pick it up. Mitzvah gedola lihiyot besimcha tamid, besimcha tamid. 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 It's a beautiful thing together and sing. Mitzvah to be happy always. The joy that we bring as our voices ring will fill our hearts and fill our days. Everybody, mitzvah gedola. Mitzvah gedola lihiyot besimcha tamid, besimcha tamid. Mitzvah gedola lihiyot besimcha tamid, besimcha tamid. Besimcha tamid, besimcha tamid. Mazel tov. Siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov. Yeheilanu, yeheilanu, yeheilanu.
Yeah, Lord, let's go down.
So we're going to invite Josh to come on up. Josh, because it's your bar mitzvah, you get 2 bags of these.
Yeah.
But first, you have to make kiddush for us. So we're going to grab the kiddush cup, and it's still a little light outside, but it's page 55, we rise.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshenu mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho v'ahava u'ratzon imchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh bereishit, ki hu yom techila v'mikrayei kodesh, zecher yitziat Mitzrayim, ki banu v'achata, ve'otanu kiddashta, mikol ha'amim, ve'shabbat kodeshecha, ve'ahava u'ratzon hinchaltanu, baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Finish it. Go for it. No. Finish it. Two. So while we're standing, we're going to count the Omer on page 63. Yesterday was day 13. Page 63, we say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat ha'omer. And then we turn to the bottom of page 65, Hayom Arba'asar Yom, Shehem Shnei Shavuot. The Omer today is day 14, 2 weeks of the Omer. Now we turn back to Aleinu, which is on page 56.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה. עינות, 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 everybody, עינות, 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 שלא לקנו מהם וגורלנו ככל עוונם ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים עינות, 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 ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
You may be seated. We recall those whose yard sites are this week, the 29th to the 5th of Nisan to ER, David Adler, Lillian Baden, Hyman Bagel, Louis Barrow, Michael Besikoff, Abraham Bourne, Morris Boxer, Philip Deutsch, Aryeh Diamond, Shirley Feingold, Marshall Frank, Jerry Freeman, Harvey Gibbs, Sarah Hurwitz, Jerry Claristenfeld, Shirley Klorman, Rose Krasnoff, Ruth Lerner, Dr. Leverett, Dorothy Lovett, Harry Martin, Jean Mason, William Meisler, Robert Melcher, Fanny Mizell, Morris Moshe, Susan Nussbaum, Rose Pector, Edith Pincus, Thelma Plocke, Perla Plutt, Murray Plutzer, Shirley Pomerantz, Charles Refkin, Bill Rice, George Rosen, Hyman Reuben, Herbert Siegel, Moses Spat, Herbert Stein, Jerome Swirsky, Milton Unger, David Wygod, Esther Wolf, Rose Yeager, and we recall the death this week of Sylvia Wolf. Those in mourning and observing a yard site, page 58, Kaddish Yatom. Yitkadal v'yitkadash merava, ve'alma divrach yute ve'amlik malchute, v'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayed v'chol beit Yisrael, v'agalau v'zman karib imru amen. Yehesh merava v'rach le'olam umeh amaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei l'kedusha v'reichu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran ve'alma v'imru amen. Yehesh shalom rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom v'imromav, huya aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol Yisrael tevel v'imru amen. May the one who holds the world in peace bring peace to each and every one of us as we say amen. So a few quick announcements. Let's see. This coming Sunday, there is a new member breakfast. So if you are a new member, come and join us at 9:30 this coming Sunday. Sunday night begins Israel Week, a week filled with wonderful opportunities and programming for members of the synagogue of all ages, starting with a movie on Sunday night, a class that I am teaching, Why Am I a Zionist, on Monday night. Wednesday night, Yom HaZikaron Memorial Service. Thursday, a celebratory Yom Ha'atzmaut outside in the parking lot with food trucks and Israeli dancing and things for kids of all ages. And Friday night, our Israel Shabbat service plus a dinner afterwards. It's not too late to RSVP, but you have to do it by Tuesday. So please RSVP for that. Lag BaOmer celebration sponsored by our men's club, our sisterhood, and our USY. Again, for all ages on May 18th, a fun evening including archery, fire pits, dinner, and more. RSVP. Again, for all ages. Don't forget to sign up for register for our gala in the garden on June 12th, honoring Judy and Steve. And, Saturday, Shabbat, May 7th, Men's Club Shabbat, where we recognize the incredible work of our men's club and we say goodbye to David Helfand. I know. He's going to have to come back and visit us often. But we are going to honor him that morning along with Men's Club. And even though you want to go home and eat, we have one more song for our June 12th gala, and it goes something like this.
Be our guest, let's celebrate on the 12th of June. Our gala in the garden will be here very soon. Honor Judy, honor Steve, you know they are the very best. Sign up as one or two are in a group, just simply be our guest. You can sponsor, write a tribute, or just come and have a ball. So sign up online after Shabbat, and folks, that is all.
I thought I was supposed to sing that.
You are, and go.
Yeah, okay. With that, we conclude our service with Oseh Shalom. Mazel Tov once again to you, Josh, and we look forward to celebrating with you and your family tomorrow morning.
Oseh Shalom B'Krova. Oseh Shalom Aleinu. Ve'al Kol Yisrael. Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel. Ve'inu. Amen. Hey!
One more thanks to Easton and Max for helping light candles this evening for Shabbat, and of course to Antonio and Jose for the sound and everything else they do for our synagogue. Shabbat Shalom to all of you.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.